Hello, this is Robyn from Heart Guided Intuition, and here's a reading for Wednesday, April 8th, 2020. It's a general reading, so it might not apply to everybody. If you'd like a personal reading, please feel free to go to my website, www.heartguidedintuition.com, and I'll post the link below. Okay, so I've already shuffled the cards and picked them out, but I haven't looked at them yet. So I'm going to do that now. So give me just a minute to kind of digest what's being told here and what message wants to come through. Oh, interesting. Okay. Wow. Okay. I feel like looking at these cards, there's like a general guidance here for people too. It's about moving forward. It's kind of about, it's very much kind of like a tower moment. If you're familiar with the tarot, there's the tower card. The tower card did not come up, but there are other cards that came up that are showing me like kind of uncomfortable energy. Although they're good. That yesterday's reading had this like good bad thing to it, positive, negative, and it wasn't that it was either. I think it's that our times right now, of course, are very trying. We're in a time of crisis, and everyone's life has changed in some way. So, okay, this is a card, the first one, Three of Pentacles. That's a card. It can be about business, starting a new venture. It's already begun, something that's already started. So this can be work related. Somebody who started something, they're good at it. They've gotten it off the ground. It's already working. They already know how to run the business, how it's going to be going, whether it's a business or some kind of project. And there's a lot of it. There's a lot of it coming in. There's a lot of offers. There's a lot of orders. I feel like I'm hearing orders. There are a lot of orders coming in for someone who has maybe started a business and wasn't, maybe you're not sure how it goes, how it's going to go, or you've started some project, not sure how it's going to go, and suddenly the opportunities and the need for what you do, there are requests for what you do more than you expected, okay? And the reason I said like there's like a duality of this reading is because the next set of cards are, now that was the Three of Pentacles, but then we're going back to the Two of Pentacles. And it's also with this card from the Spirit deck that I designed. So this card is the Two of Pentacles, which is, it can mean juggling. It can mean just trying to make things work. It can mean a choice, but I think in this reading, the fact that it came out after the three is something that's already established, even though it could be a little bit new, and there's a lot of requests coming in for the work. So there's a need to juggle. There's a need to keep things going. And being in a place, this is, someone on a hill, just kind of getting to the place where they don't know how it's going to go. It can mean like staying awake at late at night in order to figure things out. I feel like this reading is for someone who's started something. It's, I want to say avalanching, but there are requests for it, so much so that there's a need to figure out, how do I balance it? How do I make it work? How do I balance it with the other things I need to take care of to make it work? And there's a lot of rumination going on about, how do I do this? it's kind of beautiful though. Like I love this card of the Two of Pentacles because there's kind of a, I don't know if you can see here, but there's kind of a rainbow between the two coins. So there's a joy involved in it, and there's a ship behind him. And anyway, there's a lot of thought going into how do I handle this new situation with what I've begun, what's been begun, what's been started, and the requests and the demand coming in for it. So for Wednesday, this is what's coming in, and these two cards together tell me a very clear message. This is a card, the Ace of Swords. Sorry about the glare. The Ace of Swords is like clarity, insight, that aha moment of finally having a very clear understanding of what needs to be done. So Wednesday, whatever you're trying to figure out, whatever someone's trying to figure out that they've started and is going very well, more than what you imagined, there's going to be a flash of clarity and insight and a new way forward. This is a card of a gateway forward. There's also, you can see the 11. There's a gateway. It's almost as if you're walking forward and seeing this path forward that you weren't sure was there. And this is clarity in how to move forward. This card is also associated with the rune Dagas. So I'm in the process of working with the runes as well. Maybe at some point I'll be incorporating them into my readings. Not sure about that. We'll see. But Dagas is about a new beginning, a new dawn, breaking a breakthrough, which is exactly this card. So it's so cool that they came out together because this is a flash of insight, knowing exactly how to move forward in the situation, clarity, wisdom, insight, getting a higher guidance or just an internal guidance of that's how I do it, and then knowing exactly how to move forward. And this is saying, here's this card of, that to me seems very much like the Tower. The energy of this card is very much like the Tower. You are being handed an opportunity of a breakthrough in what you've put into motion that has picked up speed, that has maybe caused a little bit of like, whoa, I didn't expect that, but you'll have the clarity to move through it beautifully just in this time. And this card came up the other day too, and I think this card's probably applicable to all of us during this time, which is a lot of self-care. It says calm your mind, body, and soul. And in this particular reading, I would say, because it feels like, someone's put something into motion, not expecting the results, the beautiful results they're getting, and then finally having an aha moment is coming up for Wednesday of how to move forward. But during that process, there's a need to gather oneself. There's a need to, okay, let's just kind of breathe, stay centered, stay grounded, and we've got this. We're going to have that clarity. That moment of clarity will come, and you will know exactly how to move forward. So I hope this was helpful to someone, and just my most sincerest wishes for your health and your well-being through this time. Okay? So peace, love, and blessings to all of you. Thanks.